Welcome back to the Caspa Silver YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the very evident digital prison that is basically being created around us and how Caspa actually fixes this and gives people a lot more freedom in the digital world. Recently, 86 million bank accounts were closed in Vietnam. And it said that they started deleting 86 million bank accounts in 2025 of September, affecting accounts that are frozen or not biometrically authenticated. Meaning that there is basically this new system where if you are not giving your Face ID to a centralized server or practically just giving up your privacy, you're just not allowed to have accounts. And this isn't the first time we're seeing this. We've been recently seeing this on the rise in the UK and Australia, where in the UK now, Xbox gamers must hand over your ID in order to play online because they want to quote unquote protect the children. In the name of protecting the children, you have to give up more of your privacy. It's happening with Discord as well in Australia. And this is all related to the Online Safety Act that, in my opinion, they're just using a front to basically just issue in more digital control over people. And here's the problem. In my opinion, I don't think governments should be parenting our children. I think the parents should be the one to parent our children. And then not only that, we're experiencing a complete loss of privacy. There are individuals who are basically just losing all of their privacy in the digital world. You basically have to show everything about your personal life, all your transactions that you make, all your messages that you make. Everything needs to be seen by the government. And I just simply don't think this should be true. I really think privacy is a right. And just because you want to remain private doesn't mean that you are trying to do anything malicious. And then you're having a complete loss of self-sovereignty. You're no longer reliant on yourself at all. You're always being reliant on the government. And then always with governments, if you give them an inch, they will take a mile. And now we're seeing the UK wanting to adopt a new digital ID scheme to be rolled out that will basically force you to have to sign up for a digital ID or else you won't even be able to work. And this just goes into so many different issues because once you start implementing this, then it turns into the fact that, you can't have your bank account unless you have a digital ID, and then this bank account and digital ID is for tracking purposes. And if they deem you just kind of like going against the state, they can shut off your bank account. And this is what we're seeing in Vietnam already. And it's just becoming a lot more normalized for governments to basically have complete control over your finances and over other types of services that you use in the online world. And so I want to present to you how Caspa fixes this government overreach that is occurring in our world. So first off, with Caspa, you have the ability to become your own bank. You can store your wealth in a wallet and not have to worry about anyone being able to have access to your finances or to censor you from moving around your funds. So wallets like Ledger, OneKey, Tangem, those are really great wallets that allow you to self-custody your Caspa. And this allows you to have complete control. These wallets also do not require you to have to set them up with an email or a digital ID or your name or anything like that. So this actually allows you to have a level of privacy that allows you to be pseudo-anonymous and not fully anonymous, because if someone does figure out your address, then obviously they can link it to you and be able to have that address linked to you forever. But if you do take some proper steps, you can remain pretty private while using Caspa. Caspa not only gives you self-sovereignty and control of your wealth, it also gives you self-sovereignty and control of communications so that you can send communications to other people very securely and completely private. And not only that, but without any kind of censorship. We have a service on Caspa called Cassia, which is a fully encrypted, decentralized peer-to-peer messaging protocol, and it allows you to send text messages to other Caspa users. I have a full video guide that shows you how to use this service. A link should pop up right now that you can click if you want to learn more about Cassia. Not only do we have a text messaging service, but we also have a social media service that is very similar to X that will allow you to also be able to communicate on a social media platform and not have to suffer any kind of censorship whenever you make any kind of public post. All of these services are completely built on the Caspa network itself. So every single interaction you do with these services pretty much is a transaction on the network, which actually keeps Caspa secured because every single transaction does have a very, very small fee, but that is very useful because if the masses continue to come on to Caspa and continue using it at a mass scale, then those fees will start to rise in the long run. And Caspa definitely needs more and more users, and those will come as long as more and more use cases are being created. So in conclusion, because Caspa has solved the trilemma, which allows it to scale to meet the masses that are in the world that are probably looking for certain tools like this to benefit their lives, to maintain their privacy and their self-sovereignty, you can also experience high levels of decentralization and also high levels of security and not have to sacrifice any of these three while using the Caspa network. So I hope you guys enjoyed that quick video. And before we go, if you want to see all of these videos before they go out live to the public, you can check out my Patreon, where you will get access to an exclusive channel within my Discord that will allow you to see these videos before they go out live to the public. If you don't want to support my Patreon, you can still always join the Discord channel for free and have access to all the free channels. If you're interested in speaking to me on a one-on-one video call, you can book a call with me on cal.com using the link right here. And then last but not least, I have a couple links here that will take you to different wallets that are really great for Caspa. And so I really appreciate if you check those out and use those links if you are interested in receiving a discount for purchasing any kind of cold storage wallets so that you can securely store your Caspa off exchanges and have full self-custody of your Caspa. Thank you for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new around here. And as always, don't be average, be different.